Welcome to this quick video demo of how to do timesheets for frontline staff. So each staff member will have this little menu at the top called On-Site Menu, and the first option there is My Timesheet, so just click on that. And then you come up with your timesheets, and they're reverse date time sorted. So what that means is that yesterday will be at the top of the list, and then the day before, etc. So older dates will be down the list, and newer timesheet entries will be at the top. So they're grouped into days, so you can see that that first group heading is the 6th of the 3rd. It's a Tuesday, which was yesterday, and it's week 10 of 2018. And you can read the timesheets entries. That's 1400 to 1715, so 2 o'clock to 5:15. NC, non-chargeable. And then it starts getting into the details of the description of what the work is. It's also got a status there, whether it's just been created. If we scroll down, there's statuses like manager approved. So that's just the status of the work. Then it's got the number of hours and number of charged and paid hours. So you just use your finger to scroll up and down. At the top is a plus symbol, so you can add a timesheet. And also there's the 3 dots, which give you some options as well that you don't normally need to use. If you want to look at an old timesheet entry, you can just click on that and it comes up in more detail, and you can scroll all the detail for that timesheet entry, and then you can flick right to left, and you can then proceed down through the options. So if we look at that one, that was from 2 o'clock till 5:15 for a total of 3.25 hours. Paid 2.75 and chargeable 0 hours, because that's a non-chargeable type of work. So let's flip to the next one. The previous time entry was from 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock. So there's the 2 o'clock starting there, and there's the end time from the previous timesheet. This one is attached to a job for a total of 6 hours, paid 6 hours, chargeable 6 hours, no lunch was taken, and there's a chargeable job type there. There'll be a photo if there's a photo. We can flip to the next one, and it's gone to the 5th of the 3rd, so that one started at 6 o'clock in the morning till 7:30 at night. This one, he did take a lunch, so it's paid 13 hours, charged 13 hours, but actually there was 13 and a half hours. So you can just flip between them that way. Now, I just want to show you quickly how to add an entry for today. So I'm going to start today's entry, and the system defaults to the first starting time of the day. So we're doing this timesheet at 9:15 or 9:13. So it's assumed that you started work at 6 o'clock, but if you didn't start at 6, you can say, well, I started at 7, and it rounds the current end time to 9:15. So timesheets are best done when you've finished the work that you did. Up the top there, you've got this week, 22.75 hours, and today I've done no hours so far in timesheet entries. It's calculated the actual hours for me, 2.25 so far. I can then also pick related time type. At the moment, we've got breaks, chargeable asset or equipment work, chargeable job work, lunch, or a non-chargeable job. Most of the work that you do should be chargeable jobs, so let's pick that one. And you can tick if there was a 30-minute lunch break in this time period that you've specified. And then we want to associate this timesheet entry with a job. So it will come up with the list of jobs. You can just scroll through them, or if you're wanting to search for the one, you can just start typing and it will search. I've typed in demo and it's found demo in all sorts of different places for the jobs. So the system has purchase order numbers in it. So if you know the purchase order number, that'll be searchable. If you know the street, like Grey Street there, So you can type any type of thing in here and it will find the job for you. So if we're going to do lot 4, and you just pick the job, and then we scroll down to the quick pick timesheet area. So this is where you start saying what type of work. Now we'll need to keep building out this list, but the first 4 in here in the test system I've got are loading and unloading truck gear, repairing, scaffolding work, yard work. So we'll build this list out as we go through the implementation. But if I was just doing yard work for this time, I'd go back there, and it's now created me a work note with working in the yard, loading and unloading, and then I can also add went to office and checked something. So that gives you a quick way of building up what your timesheet is, but also you can customize it and put in extra text. We suggest you take a photo of your work as often as you can. Just adds to the proof, and also provides information to clients on jobs. So that's just a simple case of taking a photo. You can also choose a photo from historical photos that you've done, but it's best to take a photo that when you're on site. I won't take a site for just a moment. Now the other thing we've got here is if you're the team leader and you're doing the timesheet for yourself plus 2 other guys, you can click on the advanced options down here, and you can pick the other staff that were with you. So I want to pick Christine and Biff, and that adds them in. And when I submit this timesheet, it's going to create this same timesheet for those 2 extra staff as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that's it, timesheet. Now it's taken a little bit longer, me walking through each area, but you can see now that for when